Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's me Ihinosen. And I decided that I should make a video today because I haven't been really posting this week, and the reason for this is because I was doing my exams in school, so I had to really study and not get distracted, so I couldn't make any videos. So today I decided that I'm going to be making a YouTube video today. So for today's video I decided that I'm going to be doing a book review on one of the books that I read a few months ago, and I think a lot of you guys already know about this book, but I really think that I should do a book review about it for those of you who haven't read it yet and who want to read it, so I could just let you know what the book is about and what I like about the book and the moral of the story about the book. So this is what the book is. It's right here. As you can see, it's a Ben Carson book. It's titled Gifted Hands, and it is one of my favorite books that I have read. It's really interesting, very inspirational, and I recommend you to read it. So today I'm going to be telling you guys the whole summary of this book. So let's get started. So basically, the book starts from a young boy named Ben Carson. His full name is Benjamin Solomon Carson, and he has a brother. And Ben Carson wasn't really the smartest boy in his class. Everybody in his class thought that, oh, this boy's so dumb. They always teased him for being dumb because he never raised up his hand in class. They always insulted him, calling him a dumb boy, always saying that he'll never succeed in life, which really made Ben Carson really sad. And at some time he actually believed them and thought that he was actually really dumb. But not until his mom, her name is Sonia Carson, she inspired Ben and told him that he's not dumb, that he shouldn't listen to his classmates. Now I really think that this story should basically just be about the mother, because the mother inspired Ben so much to never give up and never to listen to the bullies in his class, which actually made Ben Carson become very smart. Basically, one day in school, his science teacher came up to their class and asked them what kind of rock. So he was like holding a rock, and he asked them what kind of rock it was. Now Ben Carson, he had a rock collection, and he had one of those rocks, so he now knew what rock it was. So he raised up his hand for the first time in class and said what the rock was, and he got it correct. That's when all of his classmates started realizing that he's not dumb, because he knew the answer and nobody in the class knew the answer. And that's the time that Ben realized that if you just study and focus in class and not get distracted and make sure you get good grades, you eventually succeed in life and become very smart. That's when Ben Carson started reading lots of books, and he now became very smart. He became one of the smartest in his class, and even the people that were teasing him, calling him dumb, now went up to him to ask him to help them with their assignments. This made Ben Carson really happy, and I really think that's really good, because it just basically shows that if you work hard, if you study, and if you dedicate everything to your studies and you don't get distracted, you eventually succeed. And when Ben Carson went to university, he was still smart as well. He was the valedictorian. He was very smart as well. And I just want to point out one thing I read in that book that really actually shocks me, because one day Ben Carson, he was having a chemistry exam, and he didn't study for the exam. He wasn't ready for the exam. He was unprepared for the exam. So he went to bed and he had a dream that he actually had a dream about the test, about the chemistry test paper and the answers. He had that dream. And then when Ben now wrote the test, those were the exact same questions in his dream with the answers. So of course, naturally, Ben passed the exam. And from that day forward, Ben decided, he made a promise to God saying that he's never going to do those kind of things again. Not study and then depend on his dreams to tell him the answer. So eventually, Ben now studied neurosurgery. He wanted to be a doctor, he wanted to be a surgeon, he wanted to be a neurosurgeon, so he studied medical school, and eventually he now moved cities, and he went to work at the Johns Hopkins Hospital. It's a hospital, basically. He went to work there, and he became very famous because as a neurosurgeon, of course, when you're a neurosurgeon, it's basically somebody who who's like a surgeon for the brain. So naturally, he dealt with lots of cases that involved like twins stuck together. He dealt with lots and lots and lots of cases. Sometimes the twins will survive, sometimes the twins would pass away, which I found really sad in that book. Ben really is very hardworking because as a neurosurgeon, he also had to face some challenges. He faced some sleepless nights, some nights where he couldn't sleep, some nights where he had to stay up awake. If it was me, I would have fallen asleep. So that just proves to me that Ben Carson was very dedicated. And so the whole moral of this story for me, so I think the moral for this story is that you should never ever ever let anybody that's the same age as you or higher than you, or no, don't let anybody discourage you and say that you cannot do something, because at the end of the day you might actually listen to them. And just imagine if Ben Carson actually listened to his classmates who called him dumb in school. He wouldn't have been a neurosurgeon, he wouldn't have been saving lives, he wouldn't have been so famous and wrote the book that I read. So I just think that all of you should ignore whatever bad things people have to say about you. Chase after your dreams and don't listen to them. And for those parents out there, I just think that you should be like Ben Carson's mom, Sonia Carson. She was a very inspirational woman. She always supported Ben Carson. She never let anybody bully him. And I think a lot of parents should be like that they should never let their children get bullied. And what I love about the book is the fact that Ben Carson became smart because he was studying, and he used to be like not the brightest student, and he now became smart while he was studying. So now I really encourage all of you guys out there to read this book. It is very interesting. Read this book right here. It is very interesting, very, very, very educative, and I really enjoyed the book. It was very fascinating, very interesting to read. I really enjoyed it. The funny part is I didn't want to read it. My mom was the one that actually forced me to read it, but now I'm glad that she forced me to read it because I really enjoyed the book. So I hope all of you enjoyed my YouTube video about me reviewing Ben Carson's book, and I hope this video inspired you guys to chase after your dreams and don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. And don't forget to read that book, because I can assure you it is very, very interesting. And once you start reading the book, you don't want to stop until you finish the whole book. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. And don't forget to like the video. And if you want, share the video so that anybody who is being bullied or being told what they can and cannot do can watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my YouTube video. I'll see you all later, everybody. Bye.